Hello everyone, today we're going to discuss the subject of debunking anti-communist idea, since we already ran out of communist ideologies. With that, I'll turn the subject to my grandson Tristan. Go ahead, Tristan.
All right, thank you. So as was previously stated, we're going to be talking about some anti-communist arguments and how they're very easily flawed, and some arguments against them if you ever come across them. And we're doing this because, again, we've run out of very interesting communist ideologies to talk about. So we're just going to be running through some anti-communist arguments, debunking them, and sharing arguments against them. So today we're going to be starting off with the infamous human nature argument. I'm sure you've heard this one before. And essentially it's the argument that socialism or communism will never work because it's human nature to be greedy. Now, here's some arguments against this. Now, first of all, the first flaw with this is that the argument ignores that human nature isn't a static thing and that it changes in accordance with the material conditions of any given society. So human nature, I won't deny that it seeks to benefit itself, and humans seek to benefit themselves. But in a capitalist society, of course, humans will seek to be greedy because that goes to your benefit. But being selfless and helping others and stuff like that, sharing and stuff like that, selfless ideals would work to your own benefit in a socialist or communist society, to put it lightly, to put it in the simplest way possible. So humans would naturally, seek to be selfless if they were to live in a socialist or communist society, because, that's what their human nature would dictate. It works to their benefit. So essentially, humans, they only seek to benefit themselves, but, if being selfless and not greedy would benefit you, then, obviously that's what you're going to do.
Exactly.
And I'd also like to go over another refutation of this argument. So this one is more kind of in-depth and historical. So even if you ignore the last refutation of the argument in question, let's just throw that out the window, pretend it doesn't exist. Let's say, for example, let's just say, for example, the argument doesn't exist. The argument that socialism ignores human nature ignores that socialism and communism, it existed for thousands of years in humanity prior to the agricultural revolution. So communism had worked successfully for thousands of years prior to the agricultural revolution. So obviously, it's within human nature to, communism is viable within the constraints of human nature. And that's just, a proven historical fact. So that would essentially wrap up the video. Let me know if you guys like this new series. It's kind of a twist on what we've done so far. I don't know if it'll work or not, but, if you do like it, make sure to like the video so we know that you want more. Thank you.
Thank you for watching.